Question number 24. Triangles PQR and LMN are graphed in the XY plane. Triangle PQR has vertices P, Q and R at 4, 5, 4, 7 and 6, 5 respectively. Triangle LMN has vertices L, M and N at 4, 5, 4, 7 plus K and 6 plus K, 5 respectively, where K is a positive constant. If the measure of angle Q is t degrees, what is the measure of angle N? There was no diagram provided with this, but we can just plot. Since P is equal to 4, 5 and Q is equal to 4, 7, PQ is parallel to the y-axis and it has a length of 2 units. And since P is equal to 4, 5, side PR, the bottom one, this is parallel to the x-axis and it has a length of 2. Because we are subtracting the x coordinates over here. 6 minus 4 is 2. And same way for the earlier PQ, we subtracted the y coordinates. 7 minus 5 is 2. Therefore, the triangle PQR is a right isosceles triangle. Because the lengths are 2 and 2, equal sides they are. If they are equal sides, that means it's an isosceles triangle. So, where angle P has a measure of 90 degrees, PR is parallel to x-axis and PQ is parallel to y-axis. So that means a right angle triangle will be formed. So therefore triangle PQR is a right isosceles triangle where angle P, it has a measure of 90 degrees and angle Q and R, they have a measure of 45 degrees. Because the sides are equal, the angles opposite to them will be equal. So it follows that if the measure of angle Q is t, then t is equal to 45 degrees. P and L have the same point 4, 5. P is also 4, 5. L is also at the same point 4, 5. And then M, however, 4, 7 plus K, and K they say is just a positive constant. So what I have done is I have just taken K to be 3 just to represent it. So if at all K was equal to 3, that means it would be plotted 4, 10 because 7 plus 3 is 10. Same way, the point N says it is 6 plus 3. So then since I have taken K to be just equal to 3, just for representation purposes, N becomes 9, 5 because it's easier to understand with numbers. So again you see a right angle triangle gets formed here also. So since L is equal to 4, 5, N is equal to, in the given case it is 6 plus K, 5. But again you can see that Ln will be parallel to the x-axis. And it has a length of K plus 2. Therefore, the triangle LMN is again a right isosceles triangle where angle L will be 90 degrees. Since L is equal to 4, 5 and M is equal to 4, 7 plus K, for representational purposes, I have just assumed K to be 3. So I plotted 4, 10 just to visualize what it would be if K was 3. Side LM is parallel to the y-axis and has a length of K plus 2. And what about LN? Since L is equal to 4, 5, N is equal to 6 plus K, 5, LN, it is parallel to the x-axis. And it has a length of K plus 2. Here also you can see the lengths are equal. Again we formed an isosceles right triangle. Therefore triangle LMN is also a right isosceles triangle where angle L is 90 degrees and angle M and N each have a measure of 45 degrees. So both these angles, angle M and N also will be equal to 45 degrees. Of the given choices, if you observe answer choice C, that is the one which has 90 minus T, which is equal to 45 degrees. Because we know that earlier we calculated T to be 45 degrees. From the previous thing we know that T is equal to 45 degrees. That means answer choice C, instead of saying 90 minus 45, they have given it in terms of T. So that T is there in this triangle. Angle Q is equal to T. So therefore, to match it over here, we can match it to answer choice C. Of the given choices, only 90 minus t is equal to 45 degrees. So the measure of angle N is 90 minus t degrees.